What's going on, guys? Welcome back. GGL number 8. It's your boy Hollywood, better known as the gamer tag, Stuntman Gene, and of course, my man Daniel Gonzalez, better known as D-Gon.
That's weird when you say that, isn't it? You always call me D-Gon.
You mean if I say your actual name?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know what threw me off? The fact that now on social media you're like D-Gon says.
Yeah, D-Gon says because D-Gon will not give me Twitch or Instagram, even though it's dead accounts. Dead accounts.
What's up, man? Twitch, talk to us. What's going on?
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, game number 4 just kicked off. We finally got Sean in the building. So
Man, it took him not 1, not 2, but 3 hours.
That was the longest anticipated I'll be there in 25 minutes I've ever heard of in my life. So we got Trip Logan Sean versus Red Woods and Ethan. Now, the funny part is we heard Red Woods. Red Woods was going in earlier, talking to IB Strafe, and he's like, top 5 where? He's like, top 5 where? And we've seen Karma habitually come back and grab trash
Karma's
toppers.
normally the winner in GGL.
Yeah.
Like, Karma normally wins.
Well, exactly. Habitually come back and grab trash talkers.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder, like, what happened then? Will that affect the game now with Red Woods?
Yeah, I mean, Red Woods, never afraid of anybody. Not willing to back down. Hasn't had tons of success, but we'll see how he does here as they kick things off on offense. Salty Red running the ball. He'll be controlling the offense. Ethan controlling the defense and calling the plays here for team. What we just call
Team
it?
what?
Salty Red. Team Red Woods. Red Ethan. Woods Ethan.
Yeah, none of those really work for me.
Yeah. That's because Ethan has one name. It's just his name.
It's EA.
EA Thin. EA, what? Red EA Thin? Red EA Woods? We'll figure it out. We'll work on it. Help us out, chat.
Salty A.
Salty A?
Salty A.
Okay. We'll figure it out with, now, off the bat here, Red Woods.
Oh, so we got Red Woods going
about to
with
run out
Mahomes.
of time. Holy moly.
We've just seen a huge. You know, I'm wondering what happened there. Like, did he forget that he was quarterback?
I think.
Because
He didn't even move.
we saw it coming in. He just didn't move.
Yeah.
Like, was he focused so far downfield that he forgot that there are rushers coming?
Yeah, he's looking at his receivers. You know, we got to see earlier how someone who's known for slinging the rock, making plays happen in the form of I'd be strafing, struggle. So it's not easy when you have 2 guys controlling 2 areas of the field. Always got to keep looking. Big third down here, 3rd and 15. Red Woods doesn't want to have to punt on his first drive.
We've seen a lot. Like, when I say a lot, we've seen a lot of third down conversions going for big yards downfield.
That was big. 24 yards, needed 15. Jerry Rice, an aggressive catch too. I think if you would have hit stick there with Brian Dawkins, that might have jarred it loose. Instead, it just looked like he kind of fell on him like a bunch of pads, gymnastic pads. First down, big play to kick things off for Red Woods. You touched on it earlier. Mahomes, he's kind of mobile. In the game, he's got the big arm. And so I guess that's what Red Woods is looking for right now.
I wish I could see. Oh, it's Flo. That's who it is. Flo, actually, Dog is in the house. Snoop Dogg's game will be up next. Mm-hmm. And that'll be our final game of the first round.
Yeah. That's coming up very soon, probably in about, we say like 30 minutes. Get that one up and going for you all. I'm excited to see Snoop back on there. So taking a peek here.
A little
second
coaching
down.
coming in from the outside. You saw that?
Yeah. Red Woods getting all the help him out. Not that he needs it.
Yeah, Red Woods is pretty focused. Like, Red Woods doesn't really look around, doesn't really listen to the crowd. You see he's got those headsets locked in. Now, we've seen so far the key to victory, everyone who's won has been wearing the headsets. Everyone who lost was not.
That's true. They were trying to use some byproduct. Like they had the earpieces. That's not it.
No, that's not the move.
That's not the LS50.
That's not the wave. You got to be rocking those Snoop Dogg LS50Xs.
Yeah.
Because, of course, the GGL played on Xbox. So Xbox currently the preferred choice of the GGL.
Mm-hmm. Torrey Holt over the middle. Going short. Interception. Oh!
Almost.
Oh!
What just happened? Wow. That's not what you want to happen. Look at off the foot. Oh, wow.
What just happened?
Yeah, that just happened.
Oh, Dion.
Deion thought he had an interception, kicked it back up.
Stayed in bounds. Like
Moss.
you hear him in the other room? You can hear him in the other room.
Just there. Just there for it.
Holy moly.
I mean, that's one way to get down the field.
That was nuts. Oh, ooh, did the step back there with Saquon and then able to get himself an extra 4 yards.
You got to wonder what actually happened there because, I mean, he almost got stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They breaks that and then picks up 4 yards. That turned around very quickly. If you can keep doing stuff like that, you'll just continue to each down the field, and that's got to start chipping at the mentality of your opponent.
Yeah, nice run. I didn't get to see who's controlling there, if it was Red or EA, but with the little step back, it let the blocker engage the defender, and he no longer is able to make the tackle. So nice little small engagement, little wiggle. You see a lot of time players when they're controlling some of the running backs or the receivers, they do a little wiggle. Things like that happen. X wide open. Just
nice
good read.
Catch there. Yeah.
A lot of time. He had a lot of protection there to make the pass in the pocket. Mahomes found himself easy catch, first down, and very impressive stuff here to kick things off for Red Woods.
Big shout out to everyone watching on stream, everyone on the YouTube. We see it live on the YouTube, the Mixer, the Twitch, and the Facebook Live.
Facebook Live app. Make sure you tune in.
Quadcasting right now.
Yeah. However you like to consume your content, we're there. Another 4-yard run, Saquon Barkley. Red Woods hasn't called a bad play yet, especially if it bounces off people's feet and into the hands of your receiver.
Real quick, I got to give a shout out. I got my man Warren G is actually hanging out in the chat right now.
Warren G, what up?
He's watching the stream. Warren G's hanging out. Big shout out. Of course, wish he could be hanging out here at the compound with us, but glad that he's on the stream hanging out. Said they say hashtag yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, Warren G's got have you tasted Warren G's barbecue sauce?
Delish.
Yo, Warren G's got like some flame barbecue sauce. Like I had it the other day on some chicken tenders. Yo, it was fire, yo. It was fire.
When you get the right sauce, it accentuates some of the great stuff. Here we go. Run, one-on-one in the hole. Oh, he cut it up right in the middle. There's a little bit of a hole there. Instead, gets shut down.
Into the first quarter, still scoreless.
Yeah, but all possession there for Red Woods. And again, we're just not used to seeing him control the clock like that. And we've seen a lot of run today. It's been a lot of conservative calls in that first drive. And then usually in the middle of the game, seeing teams open up the pocketbook, open up the playbook, and that's where mistakes happen.
Yo, I mean, Madden 20 has been very run heavy since the release of this game. Like it started off, you remember that first GGL that we played literally at the wow. Almost messed it up, but able to get in there. Nice little celebration there. John Madden extremely happy. Look at those pits. You saw those pits of John Madden? Like it's the second quarter. He's already like sweated through his whole shirt.
Yeah, typical John Madden models. Look at that. Red Woods, take care of business. EA doing the job, getting the blocks off, and here we go. Sean and Trip Loke got their work cut out for him.
Hey, and that kicks him good, up and through. Now 7-0. Now I got to point out, Degon, you see they're wearing the headsets.
Yeah,
they are wearing the headsets. Meanwhile, Sean's just got the headsets around his neck. We'll see what he does offensively.
That must be it. Causation, correlation. That's it.
Remember those commercials? It's got to be the shoes.
It's got to be
the headsets.
The headsets.
Got to be.
The LS
50X
Snoop Dogg Special Edition.
Snoop Dogg, that limited edition. Only 3,500 of them total in existence in the world. And they're all numbered, so you know which one you get. I wonder how, what's going to happen, right?
Ooh.
Whoever gets number 420, I guarantee 420 is going to go up online. Like to have the limited edition Snoop Dogg LS50X, but have number 420.
That's what's up.
That's going on eBay. Faux show.
For sure. You baited me into saying that.
Yeah.
Right now, Team Show. That's Sean.
Shout out to Alex Bailey.
One of the greats in the FGC.
Yeah, we celebrate all of esports here at GGL. We have an FGC. We did Mortal Kombat, and maybe big shout out to our people over at Bandai Namco. Maybe we might bring some Soul Calibur or some Tekken.
Okay.
So
I know a couple guys in Tekken can make that community happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, a couple guys, you say?
Yeah. Maybe a gal also in that community.
We need more gals in the GGL.
then let's do Tekken.
Yeah, we need that.
Speaking of gals, shout out to my homegirl Christina, supporting. Congratulations, wedding, everything. Appreciate
Christina,
it.
she got married.
Getting married. Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh, hey, wide open. Instead goes underneath. Oh, first down. Ooh. That was a big hit there. It was Michael Vick checking down there, getting the first down, and nice, calm drive answer back here. Trip Loke controlling the offense, not going crazy. Sean running the routes, creating space, and both these teams, surprisingly, not getting a lot of defensive penetration right now. The offensive line doing their job.
You know, sometimes this early on, it's hard to get deep penetration.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to work your way in with the short game.
Yeah.
And then eventually you stretch that out into something bigger.
Yeah, but I think if you take too long to wait to bait that out, might be issues in the long term.
Yeah, I can see that.
Got to make sure that you strike when it's hot. Oh, almost looked like a
Didn't get it.
one-hand interception.
Almost pulled it down, one-hand interception, but not going to be there. Sean bailed out there. Speaking of bailouts,
Where are we going with this?
Sean was gone. Sean was gone for 3 hours.
Okay.
That gave Sean 3 hours of we have no idea what he was doing. Was he buying packs? Was he trying to improve his team?
Was he
looking up YouTube videos? Like what was he doing for those 3 hours that he wasn't here?
I don't know, but he definitely didn't want Tripp to run the ball like that at any point of those 3 hours. Tripp,
Yeah.
No yardage there. 4th and 5. You're not in field goal range. I think you go for it here.
I mean, offensively, you really haven't been able to put points on the board. So do you keep delaying not putting points on the board?
Yeah, but you get the ball back. You get the ball back in the second half. So I think you could punt it here if you wanted to, but yeah, go for it here.
So just over 2. Look at Sean's face. The way Sean looked over, he was just like, I got nothing. I got nothing.
There you go. They got to call the play here. 4th and 5.
2 seconds.
Big
Able to
play
get the
early
off.
on. Mike Vick, got to run.
That's a sack. You know when I knew it was a sack? The moment he didn't make the decision when he had to either take off or get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
Like, the moment he held on to it there, it's like, yeah, it's a sack.
Trouble.
Yeah.
He had the running back underneath. I think if he would have led him to the right, the running back is forced to move, make the catch, and then run. Fortunately, not quite able to.
And, I mean, even knowing how long the animation takes for Vic to start running, after a certain point, you know, like, hey, there's not even enough time for you to run now. You have to throw it away.
Yeah.
The good thing about Vic, he has such a quick release that you can get the ball out and not take the sack. But some people just sometimes afraid to let it air out.
Yeah. For sure. All right, here we go. Second down. Nice little stop there by Sean to get to the outside on the outside run. Oh, get rid of this. Nice
pass.
Screen. But just a one-on-one block, not able to win it. The Urlacher card winning the blocking battle. And look how many blockers were out front. You just had one you had to get through, not quite able to.
He needed his teammate to hit with the user block there.
Yeah.
That's what he needed. If he hits that user block, you pick up at least 15, might even take it to the house.
Yeah. So big stop, 3rd and 15. Clock's still running. I think you could have called a timeout here if you were Sean and Trip Loke. Instead,
you know, we just haven't seen impressive play calling, not time management.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll say that the time management today in GGL 8 has been a little loose. Like, I think guys have missed opportunities to get the ball back. As a weird floater, it's up. Dropped.
So, you know what I think is an interesting thing? I think so many guys may have been not necessarily intimidated, but they were so curious of what IB Strafen was going to bring to the table. So I think so many people were looking past the normal opponents into what that matchup could potentially be, that they were kind of like, hey, if I can get through this game, I'm worried about that. But now IB Strafen got knocked out in the first round, so now they're like, wait a minute, it's back to business as usual.
Yes.
I got to deal with the guys that I play day in, day out, every night. I know your playbook, you know mine, so now it's kind of best man wins.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head right there. Just a lot of guys looking past who they were playing first, trying to prep for a semifinals battle when they still even had to just win their game right in front of them. Good bracket making by the GGL staff, I think. But now the guys got to start showing up. Like, the offense here for Trip Loke, You got a long way to go. You got 3 timeouts. Just get something here. Remember, you get the ball back. Oh,
Yeah, that's not getting something going.
No.
Now, here's the thing. With so many guys that run with Vic as the quarterback, having a long field is great because it says, hey, there's so many options, so many different routes that you can run, so many places that you can put the ball.
Yeah.
However, the opposite side of that, having a short backfield, Vic usually likes to drop back pretty far, usually needs some time for those routes to develop, so it leads to either sacks or bad throws.
yeah. Oh, this is not good. Oh!
Somehow, the aggressive catch.
Drop.
Oh, I thought he brought that down.
Yeah.
3rd and 9 situation. Sean feeling like he got robbed there.
Well, I think they panicked with the result of the play, and they called a timeout on accident, right? They thought he caught it, so they called a quick timeout. Instead, they called a timeout when the clock wasn't moving. Kind of a waste of a timeout.
Again, wasted timeout. Poor management there. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook.
Yeah, shout outs Facebook. False start, really not too much of a big change there. Still, only 10 seconds left on the clock. You really can't. Maybe you can go for 2 short plays. You can go for 1 long play, try to get down, kick a field goal here. But your goal here is around the 37-yard line. It's a long way to go.
Chano, Blaze, Dan, what's going on, you guys? We see you guys on Facebook.
Hey.
Watching us on Facebook Live.
Oh,
right now.
going deep. This looks like a pick. Oh,
Yeah, that just.
again,
Did you see the amount of coverage?
quadruple coverage.
Like-
It hit him in the hands, though.
Yeah, but even if you get hit in the hands, right? You're getting hit by at least 2 of 4 bodies.
Yeah.
The odds of you holding on to it and bringing it down, like, what's your catch rating to bring that down? You got to be at least
Good old-
96.
Collision engine of the Frostbite engine, the Madden engine. All right, we got one last big heave. No, sack. That's the
Yeah,
end of the
by
quarter.
heave, you mean how I feel after watching that first half.
Yeah, it was a little slow by both squads there.
No,
Trip not quite able to get anything going. Big Red Woods able to get himself down in that first drive. Very impressive first drive, but you know both these squads
You know who I feel bad
they're still
for?
tuning up. You know,
Yeah, really, you know who I feel bad for?
what do you feel bad for?
I feel bad for Trip Loke.
Why?
So Trip Loke hung around for like 3 hours waiting on his partner. He was like, hey man, like I just want to play. He
Yeah.
said, you know what, if he's not coming, I'll play with anybody. And for you to wait that amount of time, your partner to show up but not really show up,
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be disheartening.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't feel great, but I think when you're the one that just wants to get yourself a game in, it's 7-0. You know, it's not 17-0. We've seen 17-0 at halftime. You're still in striking distance. Your offense that needs to produce, and here we go. He produces right now. There it is. Trip Loke going all the way. One
That's
man
Sean.
to beat.
That's Sean.
Woo.
Sean heard the trash talk and was like, hey, I'll show you better than I can tell you.
There it is.
I mean, he's still not in the end zone, so let's not put the cart before the horse, but that's a great yardage pickup there.
Yeah, that's also why you have that Deion Sanders card on your defense. He's so fast. That's a touchdown on anyone else. But big block going right back to the run.
See,
I don't
as
know what
much as
Sean
you
was
want to
doing.
compliment him, and then next thing you know, he dives into the back of his own
I'm
teammate.
not sure if you guys could pick that up on the microphone, but he was like, oh no!
How was that?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That's what he just did. That's what Sean sounds like.
2nd and 8 situation.
Sean does
All right.
not have an announcer voice.
No, he does not. Yeah, but you know what? Sean, one of the best sound techs in the game.
Believe it. Not quite able to get through the hole on that one. 3rd and 7. He tried to cut back. There was a little bit of hole to the right, but again, just blocking not quite there yet. The pass protection has been good. The run, I guess, blocking has been not so great for both teams.
You know what I want to know?
What do you want to know,
Does
Hollywood?
DJ Khaled play Xbox?
I don't know.
Because imagine DJ Khaled coming through to the GGL, hanging out, playing a little Madden,
Ooh.
and every time he scores,
That's a lot of
another one,
that's a lot of them.
another one,
That's a lot of ones.
another one.
That's a lot of ones.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of a lot of ones, they just put 3 of them on the board.
That's not that many ones.
No, it's 3 of them though.
The other dude has 4 of them.
Shout out to Mr. Organic.
Mr. Organic. Shout out. Snoop will be playing next. So he'll be up next here.
He said, "Where's Snoop at?"
Yeah. Should be in the next 20 minutes. We'll say we streamline the process. Next 20 minutes.
Yeah,
It'll probably be 30 minutes.
Snoop's the next game. Snoop and T-Dap, the returning 2-on-2 champions.
Yes.
Snoop looking to go back-to-back 2v2. DJ Khaled don't play Xbox. He screams Xbox. We see you not MCJ.
Yeah, big stop there early on. Sean's defense, after being a little shaky early on, now starting to settle down. 2nd and 13 here for the leading Red Woods, and we haven't seen a lot from him since that first drive. That first drive, very impressive. Give him big props. But then since then, been relatively quiet, going backwards. See if he's able to pull this one off. Remember, they did have that crazy catch that bounced off like someone's foot.
Yeah. That was off Dion's foot.
Yeah, off Dion's foot. So again, need to get something going here, get some consistency.
You know what's interesting? For Mahomes to be the highest rated QB in Madden 20, you don't see a lot of people running with Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, the legacy quarterback's usually better. Andrew Luck, obviously. Steve Young was an early candidate. Now I think you can move on for Steve Young. Mike Vick, pretty sick if you
Always
get
Vick is
high
pretty
level
solid.
Because you can't change his speed. Can't change his speed.
Luck is actually faster than Vick in 20.
That's nuts. That's a lot.
Luck's faster than Vic, and he with the escape artist, he runs at like a 99 speed.
That's a lie. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Ooh, nice catch there, not touched. Nice play there. I think we saw a little bit of a defense mistake.
I think that's the. Oh no, it wasn't the LT catch. He just caught it to possession catch it.
Yeah, Sean clicked onto the defender right there behind him. Instead of going for the swat with Champ Bailey, he went for the catch. Didn't step in front. Easy catch. All right, taking a peek. Another run to the outside.
Oh,
this
there
time
we go.
gets the edge.
Outside. Gonna cut in.
Christian McCaffrey already has 1 touchdown.
Great yardage pickup there. Like, right now, they're making it look easy to grab first downs. Not as easy to score points, but making it look easy to grab first downs.
Yeah. Questioned him on that very first down play that went backwards, but then after that, cool, calm, and collected. Red Woods playing like the veteran GGL member as he is. He's had so many tournaments here where he's been, just kind of staying cool, and I think that's one of his best attributes here. Another play going for positive yards, low risk pass, just moving down the field.
All right, D-Gun, let's talk about veteran GGL players. All right.
So
we've already seen that the Taylor gang, who has struggled getting out of the first round in some of the other tournaments, everyone from the Taylor gang moved on.
Yeah, crazy.
So that already in and of itself, history making.
Yeah.
Now, potentially, Red Woods, who habitually doesn't make it out of the first round, looking at putting Sean and Trip Loke out in the first round.
Yeah.
Now, Trip Loke has gone very far in these tournaments before.
Yes. Sean, not so much.
So, Sean, no. Sean right at home at, coming in late and getting out early.
Yeah. Your favorite kind of worker.
So just about 35 seconds going to take. We're going to get probably one more play to close out the third quarter. Red, 6 seconds on the clock. He's got to get this one off.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. We'll be able to get it off. Who's he throwing to? Ertz underneath.
Oh, there you go. Pick up a first down.
Another good route ran by EA. EA taking control of the tight end and cutting the route sharper than what the user, the computer, would have done it. And it just makes just an easier toss and catch.
All right, D-Gun, let me ask you this. So in this situation, you have possession of the ball.
Yeah.
You just got a first down.
Yeah.
There's still enough field for you to grab, what? Two more? Just one more first down? 5 minutes left. You can pretty much give your opponent the ball back with
like 2 minutes.
A minute and a half, minute 45.
A minute and a half and a timeout, I'd say. Yes, but you'd rather just score however you can. I think Red Woods has done it always. He's done it through chunks. He's done it through short passes, screens. And so just keep running what you run. They haven't shown a propensity to stop your plays. Don't change anything up.
Ooh.
One thing that has not worked a ton It's an outside run.
I was like, ooh.
We got it once on the left side, right, with the Christian McCaffrey run. But before that, it has been a lot of these 3-yard losses as they bounce to the outside.
Yeah,
and it does lead to a little sticky situation.
He shed, he got through, dropped him for an extra 3. I was going to say at the previous field position, I'm like, Deacon, at this point, even if you're, fourth and relatively long, it's not that long of a field. Do you just go for it? And if you turn over the ball, you turn it over there?
No, you kick the field goal anyways so that it's at least a whole
You
possession.
force a
He's
whole
sitting
possession.
in the pocket, no one open.
Yeah, that's a bad play call. You can't do that. You can't drop back. You can't run into your own player like that. That's just everything bad.
Yeah.
Everything bad.
Timeout. Early timeout coming out of Sean and Trip Lowe.
That's not smart time management.
I guess if they feel like they want to run the ball, right? On offense, if they want to run the ball, they want to make sure they have as much time as possible, makes sense. But otherwise, yeah, kind of a little bit of an early timeout there.
Yeah, especially only being down 4. That means you just got to get in the end zone. You have a lot of time there. I mean, I would really wait for my defense to step it up. Maybe when I get closer to 2.5, I may have called a timeout.
Oh, Saquon with another screen. Here we go. Oh, my God.
Can we point out what happened there?
Yeah.
Just, he chose not. He took over the player and then just didn't move.
That was EA.
He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stand here.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even need my help. I'm just gonna watch you run in.
Yeah, you see both of them there. Red Woods, unfazed on the far side. EA on the close side there. And it's a commanding lead now. Sean and Trip Loke in a lot of trouble. They had some futility early on offense. And the screens. I mean, Red Woods has been running like four plays. Run to the outside, screen, and 2 different pass patterns. That's about it.
4 plays, you got 4 downs. Yo, I gotta give a big shout out. Yo, we always had greats coming through, and said looked like D Smoke just walked into the green room.
D Smoke, what's up? Yo, come swing on through, right?
What's up, bro?
How's it going, D Smoke?
I'm doing excellent, man. How you doing?
Yeah, huge fan. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, come
Yo,
on,
so
man.
if you guys don't know, this man,
hey, we up
this
there, you
man
got
is
the
a
mic there.
future
Okay.
legend. So if you watch the show Rhythm and Flow on Netflix, it's a great show. Make sure you check it out. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
D Smoke held it down.
He held it down.
From Inglewood, California. When
Yeah.
I say, yo, this was the first time in a very long time I've been impressed with someone's like flow, their use of both English and Spanish,
Yep.
like your ability to play multiple instruments.
Humility.
And then humility. The like seeing where you came from and what you're doing and what like you. When I say I'm glad to meet you now, before you
honor,
become
man.
the
It's an honor to
bright
be
star
here,
that I know
man.
you're gonna be.
Y'all know where we at. I'm just a young nigga from Inglewood. I don't even know this in my city. We still in Inglewood, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, it's good to be here. So what we got going on, man? We got
So we're playing a little Madden 20, Madden Ultimate Team, Gangster Gaming League. Obviously, Dog put this all together.
Dope.
This is GGL number 8. You play games any?
I play fighting games. I'm more of a Tekken type guy.
We
So
were just talking about
if
that.
you talking Tekken, y'all gotta bring me back and we gotta
Okay.
run it.
All right.
But Madden, I don't know. I'm not too
No,
competitive.
it's okay. We got other games. So
Yeah,
I'll give you my info, and when we do Tekken, we'll bring D Smoke out. So
For sure, man.
So we
I'm
got-
actually mid-tour, impromptu tour, and I'm in there recording, so I'm gonna be right next door, man. Before we get up out of here, let me know what's up,
Bet.
and then
For
we gonna make sure we connect the
Smoke.
dots.
Hey, great
Hey,
to
great meeting you, bro.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.
Good luck
Yes,
with the
sir.
record.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, just like that. Yo, you never know who's hanging out here at the compound, Inglewood, California. The brightest stars in the sky.
Yeah, you know who's being hung out to dry right now? It's Sean and Trip Loke. It's not looking good for him.
Are they still-
Interception
are they still
on
playing?
that one. Yeah,
Is that still a thing?
it's a thing. Right now it looks like Red Woods taking Sean and Trip Loke to the
Oh, look
shed.
at that. Oh.
Maybe not on that run.
Hey, you know what? It was there, though. I feel like one good stiff arm there. Like, watch. Stiff arm never came out. But with the stiff arm, I think you're sprung.
Yeah. Damn, I'm still reeling from catching D Smoke out here.
Yeah, just random. Random, right? I did that one day with Wiz. Like, I was just hanging out, and then all of a sudden, like, Wiz walked by. And I was like, is that Wiz Khalifa? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. All right, taking a peek here. Right here, the dagger coming on through very soon here for Red Woods.
Oh, that was, yeah. You can't run
Yeah,
your own team. Seeing a lot of that
close.
lately.
That's close. Those runs to the outside starting to get stuffed. 3rd and goal. You're down a timeout, so you're buying a little bit of time here. The clock will run to the 2-minute warning if they let it. I think it would have been good for Sean to call a timeout right here.
Yeah,
Instead, the clock rolls.
Third and goal. A field goal forces a solid 2-possession game. Like, a touchdown puts this thing out of reach for you.
For sure. For sure. I think, though, you got to keep playing. You got to keep working with the opportunity there. And instead, you see the clock runs all the way down, no issue. I guess you can call it right here if you wanted to. Nah, it'll go all the way down. And again, clock management has been a thing here. GGL 8 hasn't been as sharp, I think, as we've seen in the past. Guys like misusing timeouts, running out of bounds, letting the clock run down, just hasn't quite been there. I think that was a smart play there by Redwoods. Let it run down. If Sean's not going to use a timeout, punish him.
All right, coming out. Big play here. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Looks like it's a conservative play call. Being a little quiet here so that they don't hear it. Yeah, there it is. Just a run up the middle, runs the clock, timeout gets called. I think, if you're Redwoods,
You go for it here?
you could. I mean, you're up.
What do you have to lose?
Exactly. You're up a lot, 8 yards. You've had chunks before. Instead, they're going to kick the field goal and make it a 2-touchdown possession.
Yeah, I was like, it would still be 2 possessions no matter what, but now they want you to have to score 2 touchdowns in a minute 53. Very tall order.
Yeah. Doable. But you got to get an onside kick now because you had to burn that timeout earlier.
Yeah.
While we were...
Did you have to burn it?
Yeah, I think you had to burn it. I mean, it mostly goes back while we were having the conversation with D Smoke. Interception being thrown by Trip Loke, and I think that put everything out of reach here.
All right, Sean back. Now, you know what would really help them here? If he could run this one back.
Almost.
Double juke.
I don't think there was too many holes there. Nice looking return, but, when you run east-west, you're running a lot of yards to gain not as many. All right, here we go. Trip up. They are going to fake it.
Yeah, that's a long play
That's a
action.
lot of running space, but going across the field,
Yeah,
nice
you
catch.
ran it in. Got out of bounds. Clock's going to stop. I mean, still took a lot of time, though. A lot of time.
Yeah.
Knowing that you need 2 scores, you can't use 8 seconds every play.
I think 8 seconds is fine. That was a pretty good gain for what they got. Didn't have to use a timeout there. Nice little catch over the middle. Who's that? Randy Moss? I don't know which 84 that is, but either way, good catch. Oh, Shannon Sharp over the middle. And so now, clock's still running. You got to call play fast. You got to call this play. They're taking a long time. There it is. Play finally called. There we go. So we got the crossfield. You got the fade on the right. Post over the middle. Cross on the outside. He goes with a quick dump. That's not what you want to see. Tackled inbounds. Clock rolling. No huddle. And now the pressure's starting to mount here for Trip Loke.
Now it's starting to mount. Down 2 possessions with under 50 seconds.
Oh, no.
Cutting back into the defender.
Yeah, again, I think he just wanted to see if he was able to dodge him and still get the pass off. But you see this clock rolling. Quick play, get the first down.
Rolling. That clock's gonna keep rolling.
I think you gotta call
Sean's
timeout.
not going to the next round. Move him up. Push him back.
Move him up. Sorry, move him up. That's the only one I know. I don't know the other ones. The other words.
It's all right.
Dang. Is that a drop? Oh, it was a drop. Kick the field goal here. Nope, they're going to go for it. All right.
Nah, why would they kick the field goal?
Oh, my bad. For some reason, I thought they were down 11.
Yeah, that was like, that doesn't help them at all. I mean,
Play
this
action.
doesn't help them either, but.
Oh, he's going to the corner?
Yeah,
that's out of
not-
bounds.
No, yeah. Oh,
Was that in?
No, he might have stayed in. Nope,
No,
he didn't.
He's out.
He
All
didn't.
right, that's the end of the game.
Wow, you just sounded so defeated.
Yeah, it's
You're
just like, let's move
see.
on. Come on.
You're
Let's
like,
move
can
on.
we get to
Let's
better
move
players?
on. Sean, thank you for coming late.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
Thank you for getting here late. Trip Loke, sorry you had to
Trip
wait
Loke,
for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Unlucky. 17-3. Take that knee. There it
All right,
is.
here's what,
All
here's what
right.
you got to wonder, D-Gon. You got to wonder this.
What,
All right.
what are we wondering?
So, after not really having to work for a win there,
Yeah.
those guys are going to move on, but now they're going to have to face Elroy
They are.
in the
High
next
as a
round.
motherfucker right now, too. That's
This is the chance.
The champ is here. the previous 2-on-2 Madden Ultimate Team GGL champion, Elroy Denard Jetson, with his teammate T-Dap are now in the building. Those guys are going to get on the sticks very soon. But first, we're going to go down to the field. We got Kara on the field with our winners.
Thanks, Hollywood. So can you tell me, how was that game for you?
That was pretty easy. Dog gave us some cream puffs. Nah, that was all right. It was a good game. We played hard. We talked all night. He been calling me early in the morning, so we had our game plan together. He came by the house. We worked out a couple things. We was ready.
Amazing. So question, does smoking weed help you play better?
I don't smoke weed. I be just acting over there. That's not really smoking weed, but it helps. I hear it helps people concentrate, tell jokes, helps me talk a lot of shit if I was to do it. You know what I mean? But we don't really smoke.
Well, speaking of talking shit, I saw you talking a little shit about Mr. 5 last game. Sorry, Mr. Number 5.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything to his fans?
Well, my favorite word is number 5, and he lost, and so I just like putting pressure on myself. That's why I was talking shit to him, so I could have to play a little better. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So he wasn't ready for that shit talking. He used that quiet stuff. This that hood league.
Thank you so much. All right, back to you, Hollywood.
Once again, got Kara down there on the field
Kara
with
with
our
a K.
winners. Kara with a K.
Kara with a K, Corvus with a C.
Boom, there you go. That's
Look
how you
it up.
follow her on social media. If you want to stalk her on social media, not in real life because that's creepy.
Kara Corvus.
Yeah, they're Kara Corvus.
With a K.
All right, so what's that? 3 games down? No, 4 games down.
4 games down.
4 games down.
Four
4
to go.
games to go. So we're halfway there. GGL number 8. Right now we got the big boss dog himself, Elroy Denard Jetson, just put himself on the sticks. Him and his teammate T-Dap loading in. Those guys are going to be playing against, you guessed it,
You guessed it.
Redwoods and Ethan.
Yeah, Redwoods and Ethan right back on the sticks.
So they get no break. No breaks, no days off, no excuses. Kind of like Lambeau Fit.
Yeah.
YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe.
Yeah. Again, but for the first time in a little while, in a month, we're starting to see the former champ of 2v2, the former undefeated champ who lost in 3v3. First time we're getting to see him on the sticks, Snoop Dogg with T-Dap. Again, they won the last 2v2 tournament. This is the first time we'll get to see them in about a month. The last time that we saw them.
There you go. There's a look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg getting ready to get all loaded in. Rocking the St. Ives jacket. You saw the scarf?
Yeah.
So that's how you keep your hair from breaking off and getting brittle and all those things. I used to have long hair a long time ago.
My hair's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's very like anime. Very anime hair. No, it's great.
Yeah.
Give it one time for the camera. Ladies, he's single.
This is true.
Yeah, and that's why. Guys, this is the GGL number 8. I'm kidding.
That was messed up.
I'm kidding.
Let's go to break.
Yeah, we'll be back.
The C-Do. Man, get you one. Matter of fact, get you 2, man. It got them LED lights on the inside, too, so at nighttime that thing can change colors, man. Show them what it look like at nighttime, man. Flip that script on them one time. Give me that footage when that thing turns.